Hi, this is Ilma Art Studio photograph for today, and that is a sunset in Grand Bend. It's a nice beach area, 3 hours away from Orangeville. Hi, how are you today? Today is a beautiful, beautiful spring day in Orangeville, and not really spring because it's still 1 degree. So I hope that it will get warmer the rest of the week. I'd like to share with you today my poem devotional, which is entitled The Power of Agreement. And this is extracted from Matthew 18 verses 19 to 20. And here's the verse that I extracted it from. I also tell you this, if two of you agree on earth concerning anything you ask, my Father in heaven will do it for you. For where 2 or 3 gather together as my followers, I am there amongst them. Again, that's from Matthew 18 verses 19 to 20. And here's the poem I wrote regarding that. The power of agreement. When making requests and formulating blessings, 2 or 3 who agree will be echoing. Agreement between believers, it guarantees a reply from God much sooner. Do not take for granted the power of agreement. It brings positive results and gets you out of confinement. Jesus promised his presence where believers gather. He especially grants grace and mercy to all faithful followers. And here's the essay part of the devotional. When we get into a business relationship with someone or get married, we usually sign a contract or an agreement. The agreement signifies the boundaries that need to be executed in order to have a thriving business or marriage. The moment someone breaches a contract, the relationship is at risk. The Bible tells us that agreement between 2 or 3 followers of Christ will bear power over things they agree upon. Notice that it did not say 1, but 2 or 3. I am sure God will be there if you ask alone, but if there is more than 1 person, God is present. Each request in his name is granted. Prayer. Lord, let me pray with other believers. Reflection. Why do you think God wants us to gather together and agree? And I'd like just to share a testimonial regarding this verse from the Bible, because it's so appropriate that just Thursday I prayed with a group of people that I go to in Bible study group. So there's like about 10 of us in a table, and I just prayed for a transition for somebody I love, like to give strength to a transition happening in a person whom I love. And in 3 days, I got a reply from God. It's like a really visual, positive reply for that prayer. And I think that because we were more than 2 or 3, we were almost 10, all of us in agreement for that prayer. And so it really worked. So I testify to the efficacy or the effectiveness of praying in his name, where 2 or 3 are gathered together, that he will be there and that he will grant whatever you ask of him and that whatever you agreed upon. So I think it's very important that we get ourselves into a relationship and get into a commitment, because when we get into a commitment, it is easier for us to get into agreement with a lot of things. I think the fact that when people are not committed to each other, they ultimately never agree on anything in the end, because without commitment, agreement, I think is almost impossible to achieve. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more of my artworks and photographs, and also that I invite you to have somebody, like another follower or another believer, be with you and agree with you, and see what power it will bring in your life. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.